Hey YouTube, it's your boy Joules Impact. Welcome back to the Not So Lethal Weapons channel. Thanks for being here today. So today we're going to be doing a quick little review and shooting demo of the Mission Less Lethal TPR, which is essentially a tuned up Tippmann TPR. So this has not only been tuned up by the guys over at Mission, it has also been tuned up by the guys over at Grimburg. So it is shooting at a purported 40 joules, which is very exciting. So let's just take a quick look at the marker before we take it to the range. If you saw the unboxing video, you saw it comes with a nice case. The usual things, comes with one 7-round mag for round ball. And it also came with, Allen wrench, some grease, stuff like that. Things that normally come with your markers. But I want to take a look at the marker itself. If you're already familiar with the Tippmann TIPX, then you already know about this. It's the same basic thing, just different internals, I believe. So it is rather large compared to something like my PPQ. This is ginormous, but once you use it and get a nice feel of it, it really does grow on you. It has the safety, which is, pretty standard. It has a Picatinny rail down here where you can add laser, light, whatever you like. I believe that's where you tune up the velocity, up or down. I believe that's the hole right there. So what's different about this marker and a lot of my other markers, or with my other markers, is that this actual marker here, the CO2, goes in here as opposed to in the magazine, which the majority of my other markers do. Now, it can be a little tricky. That's one thing I've found. It's a little tricky sometimes for me to get this out, but you basically have to push in and then turn twice. So it's something you do twice. CO2 goes right in there. The short end goes in first. Comes with a smooth bore barrel. Not exactly sure how long it is, but it's the standard barrel that it comes with. It is a 687 bore barrel. One thing I do like about this marker, like my TCR, is that it punctures on the first pull. So you can have a CO2 in there waiting, and when you're ready, when you have your magazine in, first pull will puncture, and then you're good to go after that. It doesn't have anything, super fancy for sights, just regular sights. Hope you guys can kind of see that there. I think other than that, it's basically all there is to it. It's a nice weight to a very solid feeling marker. I believe it's all polymer. This may be metal here, but it's not. It does not actually slide. Just looks like one. So today we're going to be shooting these guys, Grimburg joule rounds. These are the 687 bore rounds that actually came with this marker. When you buy this marker from Grimburg, I believe it does come with a bag of 50 of these Grimburg joule rounds. So we're going to be testing it on I believe it's a 1/2 inch plywood. So I'm going to be probably my normal distance, 15 to 18 feet back. And we're going to see what we can do. I do have a 1/4 inch plywood, but I want to see what it can do with the 1/2 inch right now. And maybe I'll do the 1/4 inch at a different time for you guys. I am also planning on getting a different barrel. You can actually just unscrew this barrel, just unscrew it in and out. I'm going to get a longer barrel. I think a 9-inch barrel is what I'm looking at right now. And probably add on M50 muzzle brake. I love that muzzle brake. So I'm going to try to get it for all my markers. But let's see what this marker can do. Let's take it out to the range. And punctured. Ready to go. Woo! 367. That actually just bounced back and hit my leg. Goddamn. Okay, let's go again. .330. The kick. Wow. The kick. It has so much kick. Another bounce back. That was 329. You know what? I'm actually going to stop because those bounce backs, if they hit me, could really hurt. The one that just hit the inside of my leg, not the one just now, but that first shot actually hurts a little bit. So I'm going to stop now. I trust what Kurt says. I totally think these can get 40 joules, if not more. Okay, I changed my mind. I gotta finish this for you guys. I'm just gonna be further back now so that if it does bounce back, less of a chance that it's gonna hurt me. So I am falling back a little bit, okay? Sorry guys, that one bounced back and damn near hit me, so I did not see how fast it went. I'm sorry about that one. Let's try it again. That was 324. And this literally just flew right by me after I shot it. It bounced back, rolled all the way across the way to the neighbor's driveway. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to stop now. It's a little too powerful for right now. But let's check out what it did do. All right, let's take a quick look. So, looks like one actually got stuck in right in there. Let's take this off and get a better look. So yeah, that one is stuck in there. This is, sorry, better be, this is 1/2-inch plywood. As you can see, it left quite the dents. Boom. Like those. Yeah, if this hits you, it's gonna hurt really bad. Really bad. I mean, I don't know if this was the first shot or which shot that was, but wow. Let's actually take a look real quick to see if this went all the way through. All right, let's check this out. Wow. This is the backside. Look at that. Look at that. That is some nice damage right there. I mean, maybe it didn't go all the way through, but this is a less lethal ammo option, and it definitely does what they say it will do. All right, so that was really fun. As you can see from the numbers that I got, it definitely shot over 40 joules. I hit a high of 364 feet per second, which gave me about 48 joules. As for my low, I'm not going to really count it. It wasn't necessarily a fair test because I didn't use the entire 7-round clip. but the lowest I did get from what I did fire was 38 joules. I believe I fired, I want to say 5 or 6 shots, so it could have gone down. You know, I'm not exactly sure down to what, but it definitely could have gone down more the last shot or two. But from what I shot, I got 48 joules as a high and 38 joules as a low. Don't count that 38. That's, you got to take that with a grain of salt, because like I said, didn't use the whole mag. But it was super fun to shoot this. Once you get used to the sights, yeah, it's pretty accurate. One thing, actually I didn't even mention this earlier, but one thing is, like the TCR, it is a little bit of a pain to get to the mag release button here. So it can be a little bit of a pain. I do know that they make an extended mag release for the TIPX and TCR that you can get. I believe Exalt is the company that makes that. And I know they also, I believe, make an ambidextrous mag release that kind of, I think, sits down here or right around here. But back to the shooting. Yeah, it was super fun. I believe it was actually my second shot that was the shot that got stuck in there. That's impressive. I would really like to see what this can do with a longer barrel. I'm thinking I can probably get maybe up 8 to 10 more FPS out of it with a longer barrel, maybe. But I'm also going to try to get a M50 muzzle brake, like I said before. And I think this would be good to also get a laser on here, so I don't have to necessarily always rely on the sights, because like in the dark, or excuse me, in the dark, you're not going to really be able to see these sights. There's, as you can see, you know, there's no dots on them, so they're not optic or anything like that. But they do what they're meant for. Another thing you can also do with this marker that I know is, if you want, you can install the long range conversion kit, which will allow you to shoot shaped projectiles. Right now, as it stands, I can only shoot round ball. I cannot shoot HP 68s out of this, only jewel rounds or right balls or rubber balls. But if you add that long range conversion kit, you can shoot HP 68s out of this, which would be pretty crazy. I wouldn't mind seeing what that would be like. But like I said in the videos, this does have a really nice kick. It's not like anything I'd shot before. Definitely not like, you know, the PPQ or my HDS 68 or even my TR50. Closest thing to this is obviously my TCP. I think this gave me a little bit more kick though, and I think it's a little bit louder. I know there's plenty of mod kits you can get. You can get mod kits that will allow you to run a remote line back here, or add a stock, or add a shroud. I know MCS makes one. I think there's a couple others out there, but the one I know for sure is MCS. They do make one, lets you turn it into kind of like a little mini SMG, which is pretty cool. But I think I'm gonna keep it as is. I'm really happy with this purchase. Absolutely recommend it if you can get it. They do sell out quick, but if you can get it, highly recommend. I am definitely probably going to get an extended mag, one of the 12 round extended mags, and maybe even the Zeta mag for this. I don't think I'm going to add the rear adapter for remote line or ASA or any of that. I think I'm just going to keep this with good old CO2. And yeah, next time I shoot this, I will be using a 1/4 inch plywood. I think at the distance I was at, it was just a little too far. I think a 1/4 inch plywood is not going to be any problem whatsoever. I think this will just blast right through a 1/4 inch plywood, but we shall see. I think that's about it for my review. Absolutely happy with this purchase. Like I said, if you can get your hands on one, get it. I believe These normally come in a orange color, so this will all be orange except for this. I know Grimburg every once in a while does get maybe a handful of these all blacks. I was really lucky. I had actually already placed my order when they announced online that they had some of these black ones. So I contacted them and, I was like, please, if you can get me the black one, that'd be great. And they were able to hook it up. So I'm super hyped about that. As far as I can tell for right now, I think this is my most powerful marker. Damn near 50 joules, which is pretty crazy. So again, highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.